Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 2. So, today will not be the final... Okay. Now the details are popping in. Today will not be the final quest like I originally intended. I've just been so busy this week that I don't have a ton of time and energy. Like the first 2 days this week I was working about 11 hours. Today I worked 9. A lot of it I spent on my feet, so I'm incredibly sore. So today is going to be more of a relaxing episode for me. Oh, nope. I'm not even going to call it a real episode. It's going to be like the episode 40.5 or, one of those things. So I did some looking. I don't know if I did it on camera, but I did do some looking around. There it is. Why wasn't I seeing that earlier? Anyways, there is one last race here that we are going to do. And then I know I said I wouldn't. And I know I'm kind of whimsical on these things and kind of dither back and forth, but I will be doing the chests in that one mountainous region just to say I have them. Don't worry, I won't be doing the secret areas, at least not until after the main campaign, because I'm not even sure if I want to do those yet. But all right, let's get this race out of the way.
Certainly you were impressed this time. That was fast.
I could do better. Anyone could.
Scusate. I'm trying to find the boat to Venezia.
You're nearly there, friend. Are you in a hurry?
Perhaps not.
You can help us settle a dispute. I bet my friend here, the first stranger to come along, can race the course faster than him.
I suppose that would be me. And if you're right, what do I win?
Perhaps a private riding lesson?
Lend me a horse.
Of course he'd be into that. Horseplay. Race your horse through checkpoints around Romagna, complete all the laps, and then return to the start. Make sure you beat your rival's time. Okay, I have to... Oh, the clock start... Really? Start me on a horse if you're going to start the clock right away. Alright, well... We're just going to knock these people down. Oh, come on. Whew. The horse is a little uncontrollable. I mean, part of that is like I'm trying to steer with the arrow keys, but the mouse also... Why did you stop? But the mouse also steers it. All right. You guys can't catch me. I don't care. Learn to ride a horse. All right. This doesn't seem too bad. Why does the sound play that? Normally that plays at the 1 minute mark. $20 of 27. So as long as there aren't any like super huge gaps in the between the gates, we should be good to go. There we go, 3 left. There we go.
Where did the others go?
Home with their tails between their legs. They couldn't stand to be beat. Nicely done, Miss Siri.
Call me Ezio. I still have some time for that private lesson.
It would be my pleasure, Ezio. Call me Amelia.
Oh, just right there in public? There were people walking by. God damn it, Ezio. Although, based on the dialogue, it sounds like it was supposed to take place, like I was supposed to do this earlier when we were on our way to Venice for the first time. So he definitely would have been more, a lot more playful then. I mean, even now, maybe he's still kind of does the thing, but he's a lot more mature now. Okay, to the mountains. Hey, this is pretty convenient because then that's where all the chests are that we're gonna pick up. And going through with a horse should make it pretty quick. Although I don't know if I have a map for the zone or not. I guess we'll find out. And then I guess if not, then I'm not gonna get too bent up over it, but okay, it looks like we do have something resembling a map at least. All right. All right, so there's chest 1. And they have plenty of horses too, so that's good. Oh, sorry, lady. We got chest 2. Ooh, thank you, horsey, for coming to me. Chest 3, and there aren't too many of them. There were like a dozen, I think it said. I'll be back on you in a second. There you go. So there's the next one. Meters ahead. And honestly, this area is used very little. Like, if you like abhorred the fast travel system, and like every time you wanted to go to Romagna, you went through the mountains, that's like the only time you're gonna see this, other than the first time through with Leonardo. So I don't mind actually going through this one last time. I mean, I guess it's nothing special, but it is kind of a nice scenic little place, relaxing. I would hang out here if there were a real place. I mean, I guess it is a real place, kind of, but you know, it's tranquil. I don't think there's guards here either, since they Ooh, is that? I think this one's gonna be on the other side, but I do want to camera, what are you doing? I don't suppose I can. Nope, can't cut through the mountain there. Of course not. Can't have anything easy. All right, that's fair. This isn't Valhalla after all. There, you can cut through just about everything. All right, now that we're on the other side, okay, I should. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you know, I suppose I gotta go around. It's kind of silly that that area is off limits, but there we go. Why was that so hard to get in here? All right, there you are. We'll grab this one real quick. And then this one is apparently going to make itself a pain. There we go. All right, we'll go to our next chest on the list. Don't get yourself stuck in here now. There we go. Okay, there's a little entrance I could have gotten into. All right. At least these are spaced out pretty well. Like, it's, you know, no more than 200 meters between crates. That kind of reduces the tedium a little bit than if I had, 500 meter stretches where all it was riding a horse. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8 chests left. Not too bad. And we have more money to pick up in the villa. We'll get to 1,000,000 florins yet. Actually, I'm kind of curious at this point. I don't have the patience for it, but I'm curious what size... what size integer did they use for storing your florins? I'd have to do math. I don't feel like busting out a calculator right now. But if you've got 1,000,000, that means, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 40, 96. Like, they obviously use a lot of... Like, it's definitely more than an 8-bit integer, which I've seen some games use integers that low for certain things, but it's obviously got to be a pretty big one. Maybe it's even 16 or 32-bit even. Like I said, I'd have to bust out the calculator to do the math, or just keep counting forward until I get to 1,000,000, and then, it's like, well, it's either that one or the one before, probably. But I'd be curious what the actual integer they used for storing the value of your money, and more critically, what happens when that overflows. Like, obviously, generally it's just all right, what do we want to do here? Generally it's just gonna read a negative. Oh, there's an actual staircase. Imagine that. Like, the most common thing is that you would have negative money with an overflow error, although I don't know if the game would recognize negative money. There's also the possibility that it could just crash too, like, especially if you tried to, god damn it, if you tried to buy something with negative money, it might not, depending on how they have that program, there could be problems there too. God damn, I'm gonna kill myself trying to get up here. There we go. All right, now we gotta... Yeah, those are too high even for my jump, I think. Too bad this isn't a city. This would be a pretty fun vantage point. Oh, I'm guessing if I look, there's not going to be like a... Motherfucker. I did not mean to jump off that ledge. What I wanted to do was run around the circle and see if there were any eagle nests, but... Okay, well, this isn't too bad. I guess the biggest penalty here is I lost my horse, so, this next run's gonna be a bit tedious. Yep, here's the 500 meter run I was dreading, and now we have no horse to do it with. All right. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I seem to be going the right way. Okay. Hopefully there's like a barnyard or something sooner that I can grab a horse from. All right. And given that we have notoriety, I'm guessing this area just uses the notoriety from Romanga, Forli, Venice. Because, yeah, we ran into a couple people on the race. Normally I would care more, but we're at the end of the game. Ezio's done a lot of good things to make up for the bad. Kind of tempted to see if that, if you could jump off that ledge there, or if they actually had the sense to put up an invisible wall. But I also don't want to respawn back at that tower and run this again, so. Alright. I suppose I can... Okay, there is an invisible wall there. As normal, like if you walk up to the edge, you might take a step over and then stumble backwards, and that's kind of what I was going for, but no, it doesn't even let you approach the edge. You gotta stay like a foot or two back from it. Alright, please have a horse, please. Can I? No. I can't even get to the house. Alright, no horse. Well, at least there's not too much left to this area. You know, as opposed to like losing my horse at the beginning and then not not having to run like this whole area. All right. Do you guys have a horse, or is this... Oh, this isn't even a real place. This is probably just another little outcrop, isn't it? Yep. Who the hell is leaving chests of money out like this? Why can't someone do this in real life so I can find all the chests and get rich and buy all the upgrades for my house? All right. So we should be able to straight line through this wavy road a little bit. Oh wow, look at how much it bumped me out. They don't even want you walking on the grass here, really. Okay, this side I can, but... Yay, a horse. We're saved. All right, we got that one. We got this one. That should be all the chests now. So we'll grab a horse and be on our way. Yes, we will go to Florence. And then I'll probably just use the fast travel station to go back to the villa, because I think that will be a little quicker. There we go. Also, if you had done that, like, right after the Da Vinci segment unlocks it, you would have gotten like a grand total of like what, maybe 3,000 Forley from that, give or take, a little more, which isn't a huge amount in the whole scheme of the game. Like that might buy you one upgrade for the town. All right. Give me my money. All right, so with that, let's take a quick look at our DNA again. So ignorance, we got sequences 1 through 13 done, and we just have sequence 14, which is the last one. All viewpoints, secret locations. Okay, so there's like 3 tombs. I guess I missed the secret location in. We have all feathers. We've done all beat ups. We've done all races. We've done all assassinations, and it breaks them out too. done all courier, and now we have 330 of 330 treasures. Okay, there are 16 in the mountains. And that's it. As far as, I think, was it options? As far as stats, our total synchronization is 96.47%. Time played, 28 hours. We've traveled about 277 kilometers. Damn. Only 13 deaths, most of from falls. Killed 1,179 enemies in a fight. I don't know if the Hidden Blades is separate or whatnot. I wish it would just say total kills. Be a little more clear about that. We've climbed 13 kilometers, 13 and a half kilometers from all the climbing we've done. Swam for almost 3 kilometers. Covered 176 kilometers on ground, 30.6 on horseback. And not even a kilometer on gondolas. I generally don't like those. And then we had the sticky key problems. And we flew a kilometer in Da Vinci's flying machine. The villa, it's restored 99%. What is that waiting? Oh, you know what? That's probably our portrait, our portrait collection, which is tied to main story progress. So value 148,950, population almost 3,500. We've earned 1.359 million florins and spent a bit over 500,000. A total of 7 minutes and 41 seconds blended. 31 times Notorious. Killed 2 Borgia couriers. Normally I'd let them go. Hired courtesans 15 times. Mercenaries 6. Thieves 9. And that seems to be all the stats there. So then we can look at the book just to verify that it is just our story progress.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
There's obviously summary completion 99%. Shops all done. Obviously renovations all done. Collections, yeah, all portraits and targets collected. So that's probably 9 portraits, I would assume, since we have 1 sequence left. So that's our last one, and then that will give us, I don't know, probably a lot of money or something. Maybe bring us up to exactly 3,500 for population. All equipment done, and we're making lots of money. Anyways, I think that will be it for today. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.